Hi guys, the Kansas men's basketball team defeated the Georgetown Hoyas 67-63 in the quarterfinals of the EA Sports Maui Invitational. Kansas led for all but 2 minutes of the game, with its biggest lead coming in at 9 points with 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Junior forward Thomas Robinson tied a career high with 20 points, shooting 7 for 14 from the floor, 5 of them being dunks. He also pulled down 12 rebounds to earn his third double-double of the season. Senior guard Tyshawn Taylor was KU's leader in the backcourt, coming in with 16 points. He was a perfect 3 for 3 from behind the arc. The Jayhawks will face the unranked UCLA Bruins tonight at 8:30 in the semifinals of the Maui Invitational. And it was more of the same this weekend for the Gridiron Jayhawks. Turner Gill and his team traveled to College Station, Texas to take on Texas A&M, and the result wasn't pretty. Going into the third quarter, the Jayhawks were down 61-0. The Hawks ended up putting 7 points on the board in the fourth quarter, but that was all the offense could manage. The Jayhawks are now 0-8 in Big 12 conference play, but Coach Turner Gill says he's confident about his future at KU.
You've said it a couple times, but would it surprise you this is your last game here?
I expect to be here for a long time.
To finish out the season, the Jayhawks go head-to-head against Missouri in what could be the final border showdown this weekend at Arrowhead Stadium. After what's been a dismal season, though, the Jayhawks are keeping their heads high. Senior linebacker Steven Johnson says there's so much tradition at stake here that the game could go either way.
I guess this is just how it's going to be, and I guess it's a series tied, or I'm not sure if the series is tied or not, but I mean, this is kind of like that last battle, you know, to that whole war. And I mean, it's been a long journey, and this is the game that's going to decide it all for a while, and we want to be able to come out with a victory.
Kickoff is set for 2:30 p.m. this Saturday. And after a buzzer-beating win against Wake Forest, the Kansas women's basketball team will stay in Lawrence to host the BTI Tip-Off Classic. This is the second straight year Kansas will host the holiday tournament. Kansas has had success in the paint this year, led by junior forward Carolyn Davis. The Jayhawks struggled in turnovers against Wake Forest, giving the ball up 28 times against the Demon Deacons. Kansas will face Lamar on Friday at 7 p.m., IUPUI on Saturday, and then Florida Atlantic University on Sunday at 1:30. Over to volleyball now. A midweek meeting with Kansas State will set the stage for the Kansas volleyball team's final road match of the season. Kansas enters the contest more rested than normal with a bye last weekend. The extra rest will prove useful against a powerful K-State team. K-State stands at 8-7 record in Big 12 play and is one of just 4 teams with a winning record in the conference. The Jayhawks will head to Manhattan Wednesday for a 7 p.m. start to the match. That's going to wrap things up here in sports. Let's throw it back over to news. Janine, Steph?